This conference will now be recorded.
Right. So first of all, what is a language, team? What is a language? Just simple language, lemon language. I'm not asking about a programming language or anything. Just a language. Anyone. Just try to involve team. Try to answer the sentence. We can right or wrong. Just forget about it. Just try to involve and try to answer the question. Thanks.
It's system of communication like between two
Very good.
persons or
Very good. Yeah. Very good, Bhavya. So just a language. So it's I can say it's a bridge between a two persons or any two kind of things, right? So for example, English or Hindi, Telugu, whatever the language it may be. So it provides the communication between the two persons, right? A normal language, right? And what is the prerequisite for a communication, a good communication? So, so if the two persons talking, so there will be one disconnected. Is it okay now? Yeah, thanks. See, so what is a prerequisite here? The common language. So whatever B A is talking, B has to understand, right? For B understanding, he should know, both should know one a common language, whether it may be Hindi or English, whatever the language name, right? Now, coming to the programming language. So what is a programming language, team? Say, I can say it's just like our common language, but it has some syntaxes, right? So what the programming language can do, team? what the programming language can do, it can it's act as a bridge between a human and a system, right? So it is a system understandable language. So if any person, if you want to communicate with the system, so you have to communicate with the system by system understandable language, so that you can communicate with the system, right? Here, what is the prerequisite? Common language. Here, the language should be understood by system and the programmer, right? So the use of programming language. What is the use of programming language? So if you know the programming language, you can communicate with the system and you can get some work from the system. System work for you. For that, you have to give the command. The command should be system understandable language. So that we are saying a system programming language. There are number of programming language like Java, C#, Python, Ruby, right? All are a system understandable language. There are certain phrases to communicate with the system. Main intention is what team you want to communicate with the system. How you can communicate with the system? By using system understandable language or programming language. The best example and the major programming language we have Java, Python, C#, Ruby, all those things, right? Now we're into Java, right? So first of all, Java is one of the most famous high-level programming language, right? Now let me ask you one question, a simple question. Why Java got so much of famous? Any idea, team? Why Java got so much of famous? So everyone talking about the Java, everyone learning the Java. Any idea?
Maybe it's better
It will
than
give,
other languages, or it has many advantages, features.
yeah, good. Thanks. Any other?
Java is a platform independent.
Very good.
It works on other machines also,
Very, very good.
operating systems. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Now, the Java got so much of famous because of its own unique features. What are the features we have for Java? Let's understand one by one. So what are the things made Java got so much famous, right? Now, the first one is Java is a platform independent, right? Now, what is a platform? What is independence? What is the feature of this one Java? We'll discuss, right? Now, the first one is a platform. What is a platform, team? Platform is an environment which a piece of software is executed. If you want to execute anything, you should have a platform. Like operate the general layman language people will call operating system. Windows, Macs, Ubuntu, Linux, these are the platforms, and even Android, these are the platforms team, right? Now platform independent. So what do you mean by platform independent? The slogan of a Java is Aura team. Aura nothing but, so write once, run anywhere. If you write a Java program, you can execute on any environment, any platform, right? For better understand, I will compare Java with other programming language. At the time of Java introduction, there are the most famous programming languages C and CPP, C++. And these programming languages are parents of Java, right? And Java is derived from C and CPP program standards team, right? Now, how come Java made it as a platform independent? How come Java is acting as a platform independent? How other programmings are working, and what is the difference between Java and other programming languages? The difference made the Java is very unique, right? Now let's try to understand. So high level programming languages. Now I'm repeating, high level programming languages. Any high level programming language, we can segregate at three phases. Phases three. The first phase is you have to write the code, writing the code. So after understanding some syntaxes, programming knowledge, we can write a code. First of all, writing the code, and then compilation. You have to compile the code. Compilation nothing but, so here program will check whether you have followed the right syntaxes or not, or have you done any mistakes or not. So all systematic programmatically your program is correct or not, that going to be checked by your program. So if you follow the syntaxes and if you follow the program language standards, now you can good to compile your program. After compilation, next phase is execution. You're good to go for execution. If successful compilation, you're good to go. So what are the phase team? Writing a program, compiling your program, execution. 3 phases. For writing, you should know some syntax. So after that, next phase, compilation. If you don't do any mistakes in the first phase, you can compile your program. Otherwise, your program will not going to be compiled. So compilation nothing but you can consider it's a syntax checking. Compilation nothing but syntax checking, program syntax checking. And third one is execution. Writing. Now let's observe C++. Right? So if you write a program in C and C++, so first of all you have to write a program, and then after compilation there will be a see, after writing program you have to save that file, right? In C and CPP you have to save that file with extension .obj in C, .obj in C. After compilation, so program will generate one .exe file, right? So let's apply 3 phases in a C program. First of all, writing a code, compilation. So before compilation you have to save that file with the dot extension. After that it will generate some extension file. That file you have to execute. Let me show you. It was in a Paint. Let's say this is your program. You're writing here. So let's say it's a dummy code. As of now, it's a dummy code you're writing here, right? Now this is your code. Let's consider this is your code. Now here you have to save it, right? So after that, what is the next step, team? You have to compile it. The phase 2 is compilation. So compilation nothing but checking. So if you follow the rules and regulations, if you follow the program syntax, and remember team, each and every language having its own syntaxes, its own rules. Before writing the code, you have to know the syntax, you have to follow the rules, right? Now if each and everything is followed, then you can say you're good to go for compilation. So if you don't do any mistake, the program after compilation, it will generate on another file. It will generate another file. Now in the C program, it will generate .obj file. In CPP, it will generate .exe file. Now, so these .obj file is .exe file. You can execute it. Here you can execute. These are the steps by the time of writing and executing you have to follow. Write the code, save it, compile it, and execute it. Clear? This is about C program, right? Now, after the compilation, in a C, it will generate .obj file. In C++, it will generate .exe file. Now, this .obj file, .exe file, you can able to execute only one environment. Let's say So this .obj file, .exe file, it is generated on a Windows machine. Let's say my machine is Windows machine. So I have written the code in a Windows machine and executed. After that, I have it's generated one .obj file or .exe file. This .obj file and .exe file, you can able to execute only platform which it got generated. Let's consider I have written a code and I'm executing in a Windows machine. Now you're using a Mac machine. Now whatever the code I have written, you cannot execute. Now if you want to execute again, you have to follow these steps. You have to write a code again and you have to compile in your environment. So you have to execute in your environment. What is changing here? Platform is changing. I'm using Windows machine, you're using Mac machine. Whatever the code I'm writing, whatever the code I'm writing here, you cannot execute. That is not useful for you. Right? So that's what the problem. Here the platform is dependent. Platform to platform, you have to write a code. Platform to platform, you have to compile a code. Right in now. So this is about C and CPP at the time. Now Java come with one solution team. Java come with one solution, right? Now if you want to write a program, so again high-level language, Java is again high-level language. C and CPP all are high-level language. So again 3 steps: writing a code, right, and compilation and execution, right? So if you want to write a code, just you can write on any notepads or any third-party editors. After that, you have to save it. In a Java program, if you want to save the file, so you have to save with the extension of what? .java. The file name itself is a .java. Sorry, .java. After that, you have to compile it. After compilation, Java will generate one .class file. So if you follow the syntaxes, if you don't do any mistakes, Java compiler will generate one .class file. Now this .class file you can execute on any environment. Let's say I have written a code in Windows machine. You are using a Mac machine. I have written the code and compiled. It will generate one .class file. Now the .class file you can generate on any platform. Now if I share the .class file which is generated on my Windows machine, now if I share the .class file, you can execute on your Windows machine. Let's say another person using Solaris or another using so and so platform. Let's say Linux. Now this .class file can be executed on any environment, any platform. Then how come? Right. C and CPP is directly executing on your machine. But in a Java, people come up with one solution, the middle layer or a middle machine called JVM. Java program is not directly running on your machine. It is running on top of JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Because of this JVM, you can execute a Java program in any environment. That's why Java acting as a platform independent. Whatever the Java file after compilation, whatever the .class file is generating, this .class file you can execute on any platform. Maybe Windows, Mac, Linux, Solaris, any platform. How come team? Because of JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Virtual in the sense you cannot see it team. It's actually a machine, but you cannot see it. You can imagine it. Now, how you will get this JVM? If you download the Java software, you will get this JVM. So Java software, we are saying Java Development Kit, JDK, Java Development Kit. Now, if you download a JDK, you will get a JRE, which is a part of JDK. JDK contains JVM. Let me show you here. See here. This is a Java Development Kit team. If you download Java software, you will get these components. what are the components included in JDK, Java Development Kit? First one is compiler, to compile your program. Compilation nothing but what team? What is mean by compilation? Program syntax checking, right? Now JDK contain compilation, compiler for compilation, debugger for debugging. We'll discuss what is debugger, what is how to debug, what is the activity of this debug. We'll discuss. Okay, next one is disassembler, and the major components is JRE again. Compiler, debugger, disassembler, and JRE. Your JRE contains JVM, which is acting as a platform independent. JVM contains ZIT and some core libraries. Let's concentrate as of now. Just concentrate on this JDK, JRE, and JVM. How will you get JVM team? If you download a JDK, you will get a JRE. JRE contains JVM. Any questions? Any questions, team? Can I maintain this mode or any speed? Able to follow, right?
Yes.
Thanks, Ovia. Naresh, Vamshi, Ashwini.
No problem.
Thanks. Right now, if you download JDK, Java Development Kit, you will get these components and JRE. JRE contain our Java virtual machine. Because of JVM, Java acting as a platform independent. Clear, team? Now, so here the key point you have to remember, because of JVM, Java acting as a platform independent. Now, here JVM again is a platform dependent. Environment to environment, JVM is going to be changed. How come? See, if I'm using a Windows machine, I have to download a JDK for Windows. If you're using a Mac machine, you have to download JDK, Java Development Kit for Mac. If you're using Linux, Java Development Kit for Mac. Now you will get, let's say I'm using Windows machine. I have to download JDK for Windows. Now you will get JDK for Windows included JVM for Windows. JVM for Windows, JVM for Mac, JVM for Linux. Because of JVM, Java acting as a platform independent, but JVM is a platform dependent. Environment to environment, JVM is changing. Remember that point. On any environment, JVM can execute .class file. No confusion, right? Can I go for next slide?
Yes, you can.
Thanks. Right. So remember, team, JDK, Java Development Kit. JDK contains few components, and a JRE. JRE contains JVM. Because of JVM, Java acting as a platform independent, and JVM is a platform dependent. Environment to environment, JVM is changing. Right. And this is the flow we are going to run our program. First, writing the code, and then compile your program. That after compilation, Java will generate one .class file, so that's going to be executed by JVM on any environment: Windows, Unix, Mac, Linux, anything. Right now, so first one is platform independent. Because of platform independent, Java made so much of famous. At that time, Java introduced. So we have a high-level programming language, C and CPP. So C and C, what the problem with C and CPP team? Those are a platform dependent. If you write in one machine, you are able to execute only on that machine. So if you want, if the platform change, again you have to write again the code. That's why Java people come with one solution. What is the solution? JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Because of JVM, Java acting as a platform independent, right? So your program is directly running on top of JVM, not your machine. In a C and CPP is directly on top of machine. Right? Now the second feature is Java is simple. Is that statement routine? Is Java simple? I can say Java is simple. Is that true? If it is simple, then why we have to face these many issues, right? Even though Java is simple, but compared to C and CPP, Java is simple. So why I'm comparing with C and CPP team? Java is derived from a C and CPP. The C and CPP we can consider as the parents of Java. What are the syntaxes? What are the code we are following in Java? Those are derived from a C and CPP programming standards. Compared to C and CPP, Java is simple. How it becomes simple? See, there are a few concepts in C and CPP team, right? Now the first one here we have highlighted. We can highlight memory team, memory management, right? The first thing here, let's say you're writing a code in a C and CPP. Let's say you're writing a code C and CPP. This is your first file. Let's say let me write a second file. A code again. After writing a code, so you have to save it. And what is the next step, team? What is the next step? Come on, team. You have to compile it, right? Any high-level programming language, 3 phases: writing a code, compilation, execution. Write a code, save it, and compilation. Compile is nothing but you have to respond, team. Compile nothing but
checking the syntax.
yes, checking syntax errors, right? If there is no any syntax errors, it will generate another compilation. After compilation, it will generate one file. So in a C and CPP, it will generate obj.exe, and in a Java, it will generate .class file. So you're good to go execute this one, right? Now, let's say you're executing in a C and CPP program. I have a 2 class files. I have a 2 files to execute. So if you want to execute 2 files in a C and CPP, so all the execution is depends upon a memory team. If you want to execute your program, you should have a memory. Program should have a memory, right? Without a memory, you cannot execute your program. If there are 2 files, if you want to execute the 2 files, first of all, you have to allocate a memory for a first file. After the execution of first file, you have to deallocate memory and allocate to the second one. At a time, you cannot allocate memory for 2 files. If you want to execute first file, allocate memory. And if you want to execute a second file, deallocate memory for allocation of first file and allocate it to second one. Getting? Right? Now, that's what about in a C and CPP. In a Java, you don't need to allocate and deallocate. First of all, just you have to give the memory, just allocation part, you can do it. Deallocation part is taken care by the program. Internally inbuilt Java, there is a component called garbage collector. After execution of your program, the memory management is taken care by garbage collector system itself. No need to deallocate. The program itself, let's say you have to execute on file. After execution, the memory will be destroyed by garbage collector. Memory will be allocated for second one. The memory management, first step you have to do, and later after that, it's taken care by system, entire system. So in Java, we have a strong memory management, right? That is the one point. And other one, there are some concepts, rarely used concept and a confusion concepts in a CNCPP like multiple inheritance, pointers. There are some concepts which are rarely used and which are confusing topics are entirely removed in a Java team. So CNCPP, from CNCPP to Java, few concepts are removed. Why? Those are rarely used concept and confusion topics. That's why they removed in a Java. Compared to CNCPP, Java is simple because the entirely few concepts are removed. Confusion topics are removed and we have a memory management. So that's why Java is simple when compared to CNCPP. Clear team? And the next point is Java is object oriented. What does it mean by object oriented? See, not only Java, all high-level programming languages are object-oriented team. Object is nothing but, I can simply say, which is having a physical entities like height, weight, width, color. I can simply say by you can see it by your eyes. You can feel it by touching. Let's say laptop is an object. I am an object. The entity which is having height, weight, width, color, those we can consider as object. Now, what is meant by object oriented? By the time of writing your program, you have to write a code using this real-time entity, real-time object. Let's say, simple example, car is an object, student is an object, employee is an object, flower is an object. Let's say in Amazon, one product is an object, cart is an object. By the time of writing a code, you have to take the reference of real-time entity, real-time object. So each and every programming language, all a major high-level programming language, we can say object-oriented. When we can say object-oriented programming language team, by the time of writing a program, if you follow these rules, if you follow these things, so you can say your program is set to be an object-oriented. What are those features? First one is class. Class is just a template to write a code. Object is nothing but it's a memory. For class we can allocate a memory. We'll discuss in detail. This is features. If any programming language follow the features. What are the features? Class, object, inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism, and data abstraction. If any programming language is set to be an object oriented, it must follow these features. We'll discuss in detail. Going further, we'll discuss in detail what is the class, what is an object, inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism, and data abstraction. And people calling OOPS, object-oriented programming system. So what is mean object-oriented programming system? If any programming language is set to be an object, it must follow these features. If the programming language follow these features, we can say it's an object-oriented. And what is the advantage if you follow these things? You will get code reusability. You can reuse your code. Let's say you have written one line. You can reuse a number of times that single line, 100 times or 1000 times if you want. Code reusability, first one. Next one is code optimization. Let's say you have a requirement to write 100 lines of code. You can reduce to 1 or 2. Code optimization and less memory allocation. End of the day, you have to execute a program by allocating a low memory or less memory. If you follow these concepts, so what are the advantages you will get team? Code reusability, code optimization, and less memory allocation.
So if you follow these things, you will get code reusability, code optimization, and less memory allocation. That's what about object oriented. Java is an object oriented programming language. The next one is high performance. Compared to all programming language team, Java is high performance. But C and CPP are at the time of introduction, so very compared to C and CPP, Java is very slow. But keep on, people are coming with some versions, right? They are increasing performance. So now the Java is high performance programming language. Right? And the next one is Java is a secure programming language. How come we say Java is a secure programming language, right? Now, see here, in a Java, let's say you're writing a program in Java. This is a Java code. You have to save it. So by the time of saving, you have to give file name dot Java extension. Remember, team. So you have to save the file with dot Java extension. After that, so what is the next step, team? Next phase, you have to compile. Syntax checking. If you follow all the rules and regulations of Java, if you given a right syntax, so in a compilation, it will generate which file? Dot class file. These dot class file is input for your JVM. You can execute this dot class file on your machine. This is the input for your JVM. Right now, you can see your code in here at Java file, but so you cannot open this dot class file. You cannot open this dot class file. This is a secured file. You cannot open this file dot class file. Let's say you're a developer. Now you will share the dot class file, not Java file. Now the client or end users, they cannot open your dot class file, but still they can use your code. Getting what I'm saying? Now you're sharing what file? You're sharing this dot class file, not Java file. The dot class file can be used by anyone on any environment, but they cannot open, they cannot see what are the code internally you have written. That's why the Java is a secured programming language. Getting the Java is a portable. Next one. So this dot class file you can simply share, or you can simply move one place to another place, or you can simply share by email or a zip file or a pen drive or anything. It's a portable one. The next one is Java is robust, strong memory management. No need to deallocate a memory. We have a component called garbage collector. That garbage collector taken care by your entire memory, allocation, deallocation, killing of used memory. Let's say you have executed 10 files. After execution, you no need of memory, right? Now simply the used memory killed by garbage collector. We have a component in a Java SDK called garbage collector. It will kill unused memory. So you don't get a memory issues maximum. 13. The next one is multi-threading. Right? So you can execute multiple tasks with the same memory team. Java supports multi-threading concept. You can execute multiple tasks at a time by using a low memory or a same memory. Clear, team? Let me revise all those things. Right? So first of all, what is the language, team? So it is a bridge between a two human being to communicate, right? What is the prerequisite? It's a common language. So what the common language leads to? It leads for a good communication, right? What is a programming language? Programming language is a system understandable language. If you want to communicate with the system, you have to use a programming language. What is the prerequisite here? So both should have one common language. Here the programming language. We are saying a Java, right? Now, what you can do using a programming language, you can command the system. You will get some work from a system. So system, do this work for me. You can command it, right? System work for you, right? The Java. What is the Java? It's a high-level programming language. So any high-level programming language, there are three phases: writing the code, right? Compiling and execution. Now the slogan of why Java, excuse me, why Java got so much of famous? Because of its unique features. What are the features it has? The first one is Java is platform independent. The slogan of Java is write once, run anywhere. If you write in a one platform, you can able to execute in any platform. More than billions of devices executing on top of Java team. Billions of devices executing on top of Java. Set-top boxes, Android mobiles, right? And all of the executing on top of a Java. Right? The slogan of Java is write once, run anywhere. If you write a one time, you can be executed on any platform. How come Java becomes so much of famous? Because of the features. The first one is platform independent. How come it acting as a platform independent team? So if you write a program in CNCPP, that the program is directly running on top of your machine. But in Java, people are coming with one solution. What that the solution team? JVM. Introduce a middle layer between your program and system, JVM. How you will get a JVM, Java Virtual Machine? If you download JDK, Java Development Kit software, you will get a JVM. Because of a JVM, Java is acting as a platform independent, but JVM is a platform dependent. Platform to platform, JVM differ. If you write a program in a Windows, you have to download JDK for Windows. If you want to write a program in Mac, you have to download JDK for Mac. Now you will get a JVM for Mac. Now the JDK. What the JDK contains, team? These components: compiler, debugger, disassembler, JRE. JRE contain JVM and JIT core libraries. Now this is the flow of your execution. Writing a code, compile it, you can execute on any environment the .class file. Java is simple compared to CNCPP. They have removed some confusion topics, rarely used topics. Now Java is simple compared to the parent one, CNCPP. Right? It's an object oriented. It must follow the features. Java is following these features. What are the advantages if you follow these features? You will get a code reusability, code optimization, and less memory allocation. It's a high performance and a secured programming language, right? Java is portable. You can simply move from one place to another place, and it's a robust. We have a strong memory management, and it's a multi-threading. Clear? Any questions, team?
Yeah. Could you please explain garbage collector once again?
Yeah. See here. Now, let me go step by step. This is your Java file. We'll discuss in detail. Going forward, we'll discuss in detail. Just consider it's a Java file. Now you have to write a code. So code starting from flower bases and This is your code. So I'm writing a rubbish code here. This is your code. So after writing, what the step we have to do in here? We have to save the file, right? Now let's save the file. Now my file name is, I'm giving first file. And remember team, for Java file, you have to save with .java extension. .java. Now if the system has to recognize this is a Java file, you have to save the extension with what? .java file. Remember. .java. Now you have saved the file. Now, what is the next phase team? You have to compile. Now let's compile. We'll see how to compile in real time, right? So if you face any issues, what will happen? Now the compile. After compilation, it will generate one .class file. .class file. Now this file is the input for your JVM. Now you go to execute. Remember team, here if you follow the syntaxes correctly, now then only Java will generate .class file. Otherwise, it won't generate this .class file. Remember team. If you follow the syntaxes, it will generate .class file. If you don't follow, it will not generate .class file. Now, let's say I have a .class file. You can simply execute it. You will get output here. Now, so in a previous language, C and CPP, let's say there are two files. This is my file 1. Let's say this is file 2. I'm talking about in C and CPP. Simply, I'm talking about C and CPP. Let's say I want to execute these two files. If you want to execute these two files, first of all, remember in any programming language, if you want to execute a program, you should allocate a memory. You should have a memory, right? Now, let's say, so if you want to execute these two files, first of all, you have to allocate a memory. Memory allocation. We will discuss how to allocate a memory, how to deallocate a memory. We'll discuss that. You have to do programmatically. At this stage, you cannot understand. Just memory allocation in the sense, see, just creating a memory in your machine programmatically. Memory allocation is a step, right? Now memory allocation. Now, if you have a memory, now memory will help you to execute a program. Let's say I'm allocating memory here. Now I can execute this file 1. Now the file 1 execution done here. Now again, after execution, what is the next step you have to do, team? So whatever the memory you have allocated for this file 1 execution, you have to deallocate it. After execution, the next step here you have to do. Now my execution completed. You have some output here in your machine. Now you executed completion. Execution of what? File 1. Now you got output. Now already you are allocated memory, right? So the next step, before executing this file 2, you have to deallocate a memory. Or else you have to kill the allocated memory, or you have to convert that memory to your second file. That you have to do programmatically. See, this for second one, executing, again we have a memory, right? Again we should have a memory, right? For to execute this second file, again you have to allocate a memory. Without a deallocation of the memory of a first file, You cannot execute the second file in other programming language. Coming to the Java. Now let's say this is a file 1. Let's say this is a file 1. And we have one more file, file 2. Just you can allocate memory one time. Now it will execute. You will get some output in your machine. So after that, you have to execute second file, right? No, you don't need to deallocate a memory. So system in a system, you have a component called a garbage collector. The garbage collector automatically deallocate your memory. You no need to deallocate yourself. Just a system, it will taken care by system. Deallocation process taken care by system. No need to do deallocation. No need to write a code for that in Java. After the execution, automatically garbage collector kills unused memory. Now you can go to execute a second file. No issues without deallocation. Program will taken care of the deallocation. What the component we have for the deallocation? Garbage collector. Still, if you want, you can do programmatically in Java team. We have some functions. Still, if you want, you can deallocate a memory after execution. You can deallocate a memory. There's a function called GC. So if you call or if you execute the GC, it will kill your unused memory. And we have one more function called finally. Finalize. There is a method called finalize. So you can deallocate a memory. You can do the programmatically, or even though if you don't do the process, it will take care by the system. No issues. Hope you got some clarity. Still any questions, team? Still any questions? Naresh, Bhavya, Vamshi.
Think
Sorry.
nothing. I'm good.
Yeah. That's what about introduction, team. So we'll see how to write a first program and how to execute simple program, right? Hope you don't have any questions. Still you have, you can ask me in last session before ending. Okay. Now, thank you. So just we'll see the configuration of Java and how to download it. And so we have to do these things. Team. First of all, installing and setting up environment, and we have to setting up paths. So after that, we'll download Eclipse editor, where you have to write a code Eclipse only. Right? See. First of all, if you want to download, no need to note on anything. So I have a document, just I'll forward to you. No problem. Right? Now, just go to the, just say download Java JDK. So I prefer 1.8 team, so because it's a most stable one. So it's a free one, and remember Java is a free and open source as of now, and so it's introduced in version 1. So it's keep on increasing. So version, so people are saying 1, 1.8, 1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, and people are saying after 1.9. People are saying 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we have a 13 team. And also we have a paid versions too. and they'll give some support too if you go for a paid version. And these are the, we have a paid version and open versions too. So one point is free and open source. You can download and you can simply use it. No need to pay single MB for anyone. Okay. Now just say download Java JDK. It is direct to the official site Oracle. So Java is a product of Oracle team. Just click on the site first link, navigate to official site. Yeah. So this is the official site. So if you want to download, yeah, so you are here, you are having a environment, not platform team product. So if you are using a Windows 86, sorry, Windows 64, 86, Solid 64, 64, Solid 64-bit, Mac OS, Linux OS, right? So I'm using Windows 64-bit. If you are using a 32-bit, you can download this thing in Windows 86. So if you want to check what is your system bit, just say here system information. You will get system information. Right, mine into 64-bit system directory, system 32. You get a system information here. Based on the system, mostly nowadays people are using 64-bit team. So I think your system also 64-bit. So if you are using the 64-bit, just download here. This is a link to download 1.8 version Windows 64-bit. Just I'll copy this link also. Just directly navigate to this link. After that, just click on this one .exe. Java is nothing but you will get one jar file team. We'll discuss what is a jar file, what the jar file will contain, how to generate or own a jar files. So it's a I can say it's a simple file. Just download it and configure it. You can execute. You can use your software, Java software. Right now, let me click on this link. So I believe it will ask login. So confirmation, we must accept the Oracle Technology Network license. Just accept it, download. You will navigate to sign in link, I think. So before download, so just to create an account, just you need to provide your name and mail ID. That's it. Don't ask anything. Just to provide a mail ID, create, sign up, and then download it. I already have an account. Let me check. Observe, it is downloading exe file, JDK exe file, right? So it is taking too much time because my network is very slow. Let me cancel it. Now you will get one exe file team. Let me show, I have a document here. So this is the site. You have to download based on your system. So it will ask you. So if you have an account, just provide your account information, username, password. Otherwise, sign up. Just provide your email ID. You will get a confirmation message. Just give a confirmation and just down and again navigate to here. Click what are the version you want to download, platform and version. So after that, you will get a jar file like this: JDK 8U261 Windows 64 in your downloads, right? Just click this jar file. You will get a pop-up like this. This wizard will guide you through the installation process for the JDK 8 update to 61. Or else, if you're first time, JDK 8. Just click on next button. After that, so it will give you the confirmation message like this. Confirmation like this. Please select optional features and install from the list below. So where you want to install location, right? Observe. If you click on next, it will start the installation process in your machine. So after that, Java setup destination folder where your Java is downloaded. By default, Java will be downloaded here too. Under C drive, there will be a folder called program files. Under program files, there will be generation of Java folder. Under Java folder, you will have a JRE. Right? And click on next. So if you want to change, you can change it, but so better keep the same location. C drive, program files, Java, this folder under JRE. Right? So next, click on next button. Now the installation process start, and after that, successfully, after a few minutes, you will get this message: Java SE Development Kit 8 installed successfully. Close button, confirmation. Now, if you get this one, successfully install your machine. Java is successfully installed in your machine. I'll provide this document to you, no worries. Follow step by step. Right? The next step you have to do here. Still it is downloading. Right? The next step you have to do here. So you have to set a path in. So if you want to write a program or execute a program from anywhere, any drive in your machine, you have to set some paths here. You have to set variable paths. So I'll show you how to set up the path. First of all, so if you want to check in your machine, there is no Java, just open a command prompt like this. In a search, just type cmd command prompt. So before setting a path, just check whether you have already installed or already set a path earlier in your machine or anyone in your current machine. Just say Java C. That's it. Enter. So you will get this information. Or else just say Java space hyphen version. What is the version you're using in your machine? So currently in my machine, I have installed. That's why I got this information. Now let's check my Java version. Java space hyphen version command. Java space hyphen version. Maybe I haven't set the path here. Now you will get a version thing. So if you set a path, you will get a version. This is my office machine. I have installed this one. Okay. Now to check the version of Java, the command is Java space hyphen version. right? If you don't have any version, so system cannot find, you will get like this. First time, very first time, you will get like this. The system cannot find a file, C, program, data, Oracle, Java, anything. You will get like this. System cannot find. You will get this message. First time, before setting a path. Very first time. Now, how to set a path theme? So if you are using a Windows, updated Windows 10 or anything, you will have a this PC, or else if your previous one, you will have a my computer. This PC or my computer. Just right click on this PC or my computer. Let me show you here. So this PC or my computer, you will get a properties. Click on a properties. You will get this type of window. So here under properties, you will have these options: device manager, remote setting, system protection, advanced system settings. Just click on this advanced system settings, right? Just click on this advanced system settings. Advanced system settings, you will get this pop-up. Advanced system settings. So you'll have two options here: user properties, startups and recovery, and the last one is environment variables. You have to click on this environment variable. So you will get these box. If you click on this environment variable, you will get this box. It will contain two parts. One is user variable, other one is system variables. How to set here user variable and system variable. How to set team? Just click on this new button. So if you click on this new button, you will get this option. Just give here capsule Java underscore home, all are caps, Java underscore home, and your Java software location where your Java is downloaded. So by default, Java will be downloaded in this location. C drive, program files, Java folder under Java, JDK 1.8 version. Just to provide the path and click on OK. Now you have said first part. What is this one? User variable. And the second part is system variable. Do the same thing for system variable. So click on new on system variable, Java underscore home, and your path. Just you can copy the path theme. C program files Java. So in my machine I cannot open. That's why I cannot show. I couldn't show you. Let me show you in my virtual machine. Let me show you my virtual machine. In real time, you have to work in a virtual machine team like this. You should not work in your machine. They'll provide you your virtual machine. You have to connect through one VPN. So after that, you have to work here, and after completion of work, just log out your VPN virtual machine. Right. This is my virtual machine team. Let me show you. So let me show you here only. So setting to system variable and user variable. So system will just click on new button here. You will get a pop-up like this. Again, click on new here. Just to provide Java underscore home, just a keyword and your software location. Why this team? To work anywhere from the system. Java can recognize so where your file is located in any drive, any location. Java can able to execute your Java files globally. In your entire system, Java can recognize your Java files. Right now, so that's how to this is a setting user variable and system variable. Same, click on new button, provide a keyword and your Java location. C drive, program files, Java, JDK like this. And then the last one is path table. Under system variable, there is a keyword called a path. Just click on the path, it will open like this. These are the existing paths. Don't do this anyone this path. Just click on a new and provide your path. Java path. Java path is like this team. So this PC, under this PC, C drive, under C drive, program files, under program files, Java folder, under Java folder, JDK software, and there is a file called a bin. Copy up to the bin and provide it here like this. Simply click on OK. That's it. Now you're good to downloaded software and you have installed and you have set user variables, system variable, and Java path. So end of the installation, you will get like this: Java underscore home under user variable, Java underscore home under system variable, and the path under system variable. These things. Just click on OK. OK. That's it. After that, just type a command again. Java space hyphen hyphen version or else Java C like this. If you get this information, you have installed successfully. So Java space hyphen hyphen version. So this will give you the version you have installed. That means you have installed Java successfully. Clear, team? So far, any questions? No worries. I'll provide you this document just to follow the steps. That's it. Still, if you face any issues, just ping me, no problem. Or else we'll sort out tomorrow session. No problem. Simple, team. Just download the software, right? Just download software. So you will get under downloads like this. Double click on it. It will open like this. Next, next, next. That's it. By default, it will be download under C drive. C drive program files Java folder will be created. Now, after that, so check is there any Java version earlier? No, right? So this is the first time. So go to the my computer or this PC, advanced system settings, and then environment variables, user variable, system variable. Under user variable, system variable, click on new and set the path like this: Java underscore home. Remember up to the JDK, not a bin, for both user variable and system variable. And last one is path. Path you have to give up to the bin like this. Okay, I'll follow this document just to follow. That's it. Okay, team. Any questions? Any questions, team? And let's see how to write a first program. Right now, let me go to my D drive. Right, let me create a new text document. Right, Now this one I'm giving nothing. Just observe here. Just try to follow team. So there's no need to understand anything. Just here, if you want to write a code, first of all, you should have a class team. Class nothing but it's just a template, right? See, you can consider like your white paper. So on a white paper, so if you want to write anything, you should have a paper, right? Just consider it's a paper. It's a piece of paper, right? Now, if a Java has to understand you're writing a code, you have to write code inside a class. First of all, you have to create a class. So first we'll see in a notepad, then we'll see in a editor like Eclipse. Okay, team. Now, to understand it's a class, in Java we have a one keyword called class. What is the team? What is the keyword team? Class. If you say class, Java can understand. Okay, it's a class. It's a template, right? Now, for your class, you can you have to provide a class name team, right? Let me give you my class name. You can give anything, but it has some program syntaxes. You have to follow the syntaxes. We'll discuss how to give the class name, what are the syntaxes you have to follow by creating a class name. Just as of now, I am giving my class name as first class. Okay, this is my class name. So no confusion, right? So for Java understanding syntax, I am giving a keyword called class, CLA SS class, all are in lower place, and my class name is a first class. Or else let me give first demo. Right now, here you have to write a code. So you should not write a code directly, team. So for writing a code, you have to provide code starting point and code ending point. For that, we have to take curly braces. Curly braces is nothing but here. If I say curly braces here, my class is started here. I am starting code from here. Now your code after that curly braces ended. Nothing but my class ended here. My class starting point and my class ending point. Curly braces. No confusion, right? Just a class keyword and my class name. Before that, I'm providing a public team. What is this public? Why I'm taking public? As of now, no need to concentrate on this for time being. Just it's a Java reserved keyword, public and a class. Now I have created a class. Here I have to write my own code. Can I write like this in my own code? We should not write. So whatever you're writing here, that is a system understandable language, and in Java we have some syntaxes. You have to follow Java syntaxes, Java rules and regulations. Right now, for time being, let me print in a console. So let me print some text in a console. So you'll get output whatever the text you are giving. So that will give you going to be print as it is. For that, we have to take a command. So system.out.println. For time being, no need to understand what is the syntax, why I'm writing this, how to compile. Just to follow the process. Writing code, compilation, execution. That's it. Just follow the process. No need to concentrate on the syntaxes as of now. Okay. Now let me write a function called public main method. So that is having some syntax. Public void public static void main. This is a function team. Nothing but you can consider it's a command. So what is the command? Why I'm taking this one? As of now, no need to understand. Just concentrate on just a flow, right? So this it is just like a command team. my command starting point and my command ending point. In between, I have to provide what the command I'm going to give for my system. Now I'm saying in between this one, flower basis, observe. I'm repeating again. So to denote it's a class, I'm saying class keyword. Now the system can understand, okay, this is a class. For my class, I have to provide a name. This is my class name. Now after that, I have to give my class starting point, curly braces, and my class ending point. Whatever the command you are giving, that should be inside a class. Observing, this is my class starting point, class ending point. Inside a class, I have to provide my command. What is the command I'm giving here? As of now, just to print hello team, welcome to Java sessions. Just this I want to print on a console. So I should not write like this, right? Now let me give, I have to pass this text to one command. If I pass this text to one command, that will going to be print as it is. Now the command is system dot, no need to remember the as of now for timing, just to concentrate on flow. System dot out dot println. Within a double quotes, for this command or a function, if you provide your text, that will going to be print on a console as it is. Now my intention is I want to print this one programmatically. No need to concentrate on this public static void main system.println. Just concentrate on a flow. Okay. Now I have written code team. Just taken a template, class, class name, class starting point, class ending point. Inside a class, I have taken a command, execution command. Inside this one, I want to execute, I want to print this one using a function called system.println. What is the function of the system.println team? It will print the text on a console. Okay, now I have written this code. So what is the next step, team? I have to save it. Yes or no? I have to save. How to save, team? Just click on a file. Click on save as. Now my document name here you have to give, let's say demo, just demo, 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 and select here all files. So demo, what the extension I have to provide, team? What the extension I have to provide here?
.java.
Exactly. So if you want to convert this is a Java file, you have to provide the extension of .java. Where I am saving here under PC E drive demo.java. Click on save it. Now go to my E drive. So observe here demo.java. This is Java file demo.java. Now I successfully saved the file. What is the next step, team? What is the next step?
Compile.
We have to compile it. Very good. Now return a file, save it to Java, and next step here we have to compile. How to compile it in? Observe. So there are two ways you can compile your file, team, and also you can execute. As of now, I'm going through the command prompt, so no need to remember these things. Also, I'll provide you steps, and going forward, we'll do a very simple compilation. No need to do this one. No need to write a command, right? Now, as of now, so I'm going with a command prompt. Just click here on in the address bar. Just click here, type cmd command prompt. So by default, I'm in where? In a E drive, right? Now observe here, if you want to compile a Java file, we have a command called Java C, nothing but you are calling compiler, Java compiler. And Java C, you have to provide file name. You have to provide file name. What is my file name team here? What is my file name? Demo.java, right? Java C space demo.java. After successful compilation, what the file it will generating? What the file it will generate? If I follow the syntaxes, compilation nothing but what team?
I'm checking syntax and
Syntax checking. If I follow the rules and regulations of Java, the system successfully compile my file and it will generate one
dot
file
class.
with dot class extension. That is the input for a JVM, right? That dot class file going to be executed by JVM. Yes or no? Now observe here. Let me compile my demo.java file which I have generated, which I have saved here, demo.java. Click on this command, click on OK. Observe team, any dot class for here? Any dot class for here? No, right? Intentionally I have done some mistake team. That's why. So program not compiled it. So you have to cross check your syntaxes. So intentionally I have done a mistake here. See, after every successful command, your successful command should end with a semicolon. If you do any mistakes in a command prompt, see here it won't compile your program. It won't give any error here. Observe here, right? So if you follow the syntaxes, here you will get one dot class file in your E drive in the same location. It will give you one dot class file. Observe here. Observe what is saying here. Boss system.out.println. Hello team, welcome to the Java session. Here one error. Where is error? After your command in this location. See, demo.java error for nothing but line number 4 here. Semicolon is expected. There is no semicolon. That's why one error. Now let me mention a semicolon here. Line number 4. Here I'm mentioning semicolon. So and again I have to save it, right? Now let me delete it. Demo file. Again let me save the file. Save as demo. Select all files. Extension. What the extension we have to give team? Demo.java file extension. Save it. Now here demo.java file. Now the compile this. Remember, so every time you have to close this command prompt. Okay. Now again a fresh new command prompt here. Now how to compile here? Command for compilation is Java C compiler space your file name demo dot with extension Java. Now if you follow the syntaxes correctly, it will be generate one dot class file. Now again click here. Other file name should be declared in a file name custom.java first demo or class file. public. This is not my personal machine team, it's the office machine. Let me check in my remote machine. I have some limitation here. I cannot open some drives here. Hope you can see my drive, right? You can see my screen. Team.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks. Let me create a file here. Let me take a text file. So my file name is demo. Let me open this one. Class. You can class name. You can take anything. Let's say FI honesty first demo. My class starting point. My class ending point. Here. So let me take a command public static void main string. No need to remember this thing as of now. String array args for this one. Command starting, command ending. For a printing command, system dot println. Within this braces, I have to provide the command. What the text you want to print it. I want to print it routine welcome to Java session. Okay, close it. After every successful statement, end with semicolon. Now you have to save as git Java extension of what .java lowercase. Select all files saved. Now successfully saved .java file. Observe it recognized as .java file. Right. Let me close this one. Let me remove this one. Right. Now let me open a command prompt. Click it here. Open command prompt. Right now, how to compile team? Java C space file name. What is my file name? What is my file name, team? Demo.java. Click on enter. Observe, it won't give any output. It is generated one. What the file team in this one? What type of file this team? Dot class file. If you follow syntaxes correctly, it will generate dot class file. How to execute this one? How to execute this stream? Java. So again, you have to give a command here. Remember team. Remember what is the difference here? Can anyone tell me? What is the difference here? Team.
File type.
Dot file generated with same name. Same class.
Same name. No, see, observe here. See, I have given my file name as a demo. This file name I have given as what? Demo. Let me give file name I have given a demo like this. by my class name here, I have given class first demo, my class starting point here, my class ending point. Yes or no? After compilation, compiler will generate dot class file with what name? File name or class name? Observe here. It will generate with class name. Remember, dot class file will generated by the compiler with dot class extension if you follow the syntaxes correctly, and the dot class file is always generated with class name. Remember always. Compiler will generate what file? Class file. Compiler will generate dot class file with what? With your class name, not a file name. By the time of saving file, you can give any name, but compiler will generate dot class file not by using your file name. It's generated by using your class name. Whatever the class name you're giving here, that will be your dot class file. Any questions, team? Team, any questions? We have to get a number of questions, team. Team, any questions? Okay, no problem. Remember, so you have to save the file with the .java extension. So after that, you have to compile. After compilation, compiler will generate dot class file by using your class name. Always remember what is the class name you are going to give. That will be your dot class file name. Okay. Now let's execute this dot class file. How to execute? Again, click on this command. Click on this address. Open the command prompt. Now this time to execute your program, you have to use a command called java space. What is the dot class file name here? Observe. Now this time you have to provide your dot class file name. What is my file name here? Dot class file name. First demo. You can give, if you want, you can give dot class file or not required. Just click on enter. Observe team, we got an output. Now we successfully written the code, successfully compiled the code, and successfully executed your file. Now this dot class file you can execute on any environment. If I share this file, you can execute in a Mac or Linux, Solaris, on any environment. So before that, you have to install JDK software for your environment. Now this file is secured file. You cannot open and you cannot see the code. Observe. File name we have saved. Type what in Java file, and this is a class file which JVM compiler got generated. Any questions, team? Team, any questions?
Nothing, I'm clear.
Thanks, Bhavya. Ashwini, Naresh, Vamshi,
I am good.
thank you. If you don't have editors, you have to write a code like this thing. But editors made our job is very easy, right? So you don't need to check for the syntax, you don't need to compile your code. So if you have editors, you can simply write your code, you can simply compile by using syntax, by using one single button. And so by the time of writing a code only, you can able to know where you're doing a mistakes, right? So we are not following this approach, no worry, we are not following this approach, right? Now observe here. Now, so we have to download editors nothing but where you are writing the code, right? So one of the famous editor is Eclipse team. So you can write your code on Eclipse. So what is that? Eclipse. So just download Eclipse. So one of the version is Oxygen. Eclipse download. You can say Eclipse download. Now it is navigate to the official site. Eclipse download eclipse.org. Just click on this one. I prefer version Oxygen team. It is having some flavors. Oxygen, Neon, Mars. See, these are the packages. So religious package. This is the official site of Eclipse team. These are the packages. So right side you will have a versions. Eclipse, Photon, Eclipse 19.6. These are the beta versions. These are not stable versions. Right? The previously Photon this one. So I don't recommend this Photon. I prefer Oxygen, not a Neon. The Oxygen is a stable version. I've been using this one from long years. Oxygen. Just download this Oxygen. Eclipse Oxygen. Just click on OK. So after that, you will get like this thing. So if you click on OK, you will get, see, observe, you will get a zip file like this. Just right click on this zip file, extract all, you will get this file like this, Eclipse JE. And remember, this is also free and open source. Eclipse. Just click on this link, Eclipse Oxygen, you will get this zip file, extract it, you will get this folder. Just open this folder, you will get Eclipse, and these are the Eclipse files. And this is the Eclipse software icon. Just click on this icon, you will good to use this Eclipse. Before that, just create your project folder where you want to maintain your code. Let's say in an E drive, I want to maintain my entire code, whatever I'm writing in future, in a single folder. For that, I'm creating a folder. My folder name I am giving as batch October OCT. Okay, batch OCT. So under this folder, here I want to maintain all your code in future. For maintenance purpose, I'm creating one folder. What is the folder name, team? Batch OCT. Let's say, for better understanding, batch OCT 20. Okay. In this folder, I want to maintain your code team. So from Eclipse, I want to pick this folder to maintain the code here. Now, where is my folder here? This is my folder batch 20. This is my Eclipse under E drive. Go to the Eclipse folder, go to this Eclipse, and this is the icon to open. So if you want, you can pin to your taskbar team. Just right click, pin to start. So you will get somewhere around here, or else directly you can open by double click this one. Eclipse IDE. Okay, now you'll have some window like this. So you'll have a launch button, cancel button, browse button.
So by using a browse button, you can select the folder where you want to maintain a code. So just click on this browser button. So it will ask you to in which folder you want to maintain a code. Just under E drive, recently I have created a file called what batch 20. Just select the folder and click on launch. It will take a few seconds to launch Eclipse. We have editors like IntelliJ Team, IntelliJ IDE, NetBeans. Those are paid versions. The Eclipse is open source. Okay, this is a welcome screen of Eclipse. So if you want, you can you can know the things. So review IDE configuration setting, create a Java new project, create a new JavaScript project, how to know the Git, and Eclipse tutorials. If you click on, it will navigate to the tutorials. Better just refer these things once. Okay, now let me close this welcome screen. So by default, you can see the Eclipse like this. So here left side, you can maintain your projects, Java projects. So this is the code writing area. Okay, now if you want, you can minimize this one like this, right? Now, so observe the options. So first option is file, edit, navigate, search, project, run, window, help. So these are the major tabs we have. So first of all, if you want to write a code, first of all, you have to create your project team. So how to create a project here? Just here, the first option, file, click on a file, click on a new. The first option, first option. Under first option, file, new. If you go to the new, it will ask you, so what do you want to create? I want to create a Java project. Observe here, if you have a Java project, just select a Java project. If you are unable to find it, just click on others. Here, select Java project, or still you are unable to find it, type for a Java project. Observe, it is suggesting Java project. This is the one way. Just click on next button. It will ask you the project name. Okay, as of now I'm not giving, cancel. There's a one way. Or else this is the project area, project directory. From here itself you can directly create your project. Just here right click on this area, create. So let me close this one. Go to meeting, see some options. Okay, let me create a file, project, new, select other, select a Java project, or else here you can type Java project, select Java project, click on next. It will ask you the project name. So you can give any name. So as of now, I'm giving FYRST first project. Okay, click on finish. So it will ask you the confirmation. You want to open a project or no? You can take anything. Observe here. Go to meeting. 1 second here. Observe here. So if you are unable to see this one, by default you can see the project name here left side. Just now I closed, right? So if you want to see the project here, window, show view, search here, project explorer. You will get this one left side. By default, you will get it. Otherwise, just click on the window, show view, project explorer. You will get. Now we have created just now what team first project, right? Now by default, you will get this thing. This is a code writing area. This is a project explorer area. Here you can maintain n number of projects. If you want, you can create a one more project here by right click, new, select others, again Java project. You can go anyway. Okay, now let me cancel it. Now this is a project we have created, right? Now let me move somewhere here. Just to collapse here and observe what are the main folders, or I can say main parts under my project team. Are you able to see this one?
Yes.
Yeah. First project, it's a main folder, my project name, which I have created, right? Under this one, I have a GRE and SRC. SRC nothing but a source code team, which we are going to write SRC. You have to maintain your code under SRC. Now coming to the GRE. What is mean by GRE team? GRE. GRE. See, JDK. What is mean by JDK team? See, you have to download JDK. What is mean by JDK? Java Development Kit, Java software. What a JDK contains, team? What JDK contains?
JRE.
JRE. JRE plus few components. So as of now, no need to remember this one. So if you want, it's good to remember. See, JDK contain a main components, JRE and these components. Compiler, debugger, disassembler. Already we know what is the purpose of compiler. These all the things combinedly we are calling as a JDK, Java Development Kit. Kit contains a combination of tools team. Kit, Java Development Kit. Kit contains these things. The main components, compiler, debugger, disassembler, JRE. JRE contains JV. JRE. So JRE here. JDK content here. Say JDK contains JRE, debugger. So XYZ. So JRE contain what team? JVM or Java Virtual Machine, which is a core component to Java acting as a platform independent, right? Now JRE nothing but it's a Java runtime environment. Java runtime environment. If you want to execute your code, you should have a JRE. Now let's consider one scenario. Let's say you are a client to my company. Now you have given one project. I'm a developer. I'm implementing one software. Let's say I'm implementing one software. For writing a code in a Java to implement your project by using a Java programming language, first of all, in my machine, so first of all, I should have a Java development kit, so that I have to download what? JDK, Java development software. That's all. This is my machine. Let's say I'm using a Windows machine. I'm downloading Windows JDK. Writing now the project got completed. So I have development, my project got completed. Now it's time to deliver the project. Now I have delivered the project in your machine, whatever it may be Windows or Mac. Now you want to execute in your machine. Now to execute your machine, So you should have a Java software. What you have to download in your mission team? What do you have to download? Please respond, team. How can you execute a Java software in your machine?
By JVM.
JDK.
Yeah, first of all, you should download a JDK. If you download a JDK, you will get a JVM. Sorry, JRE, right? JRE nothing but Java Runtime Environment, which give you the path to execute your code. JDK contains JRE. JDK nothing but Java Development Kit. So what is the main purpose of JDK? You can develop your code here. So as a developer, so I need a JDK. But you're a client, right? You don't need to develop a code, but you don't need to JDK. Simply, if you want, you can download a JRE. So your purpose is what? Here, executing the code. For execution, JRE is good enough. For implementation, I need a JDK. Getting what I'm trying to say? If you want, you can download JRE, just JRE. So if you want to develop, you have to download JDK, Java Development Kit. This thing. If you want, you can develop the entire JDK, or else if you want, you can download single JRE. JRE nothing but Java Runtime Environment. It will provide you path to execute your Java code. Clear, team? Now here, observe. If you create go to my Eclipse here, observe. See, if you create a project, you will get a JRE, Java Runtime Environment, and SRC, source code. So collapse this JRE, observe. So these are all the jar files. So these are the jar files, help you to execute your program. Now here, I have to write my code, source code. So what I should have to write my code, team? Template class, right? Now here in Eclipse, we have a navigation team. There you have to type everything. Here you have a navigation. In my project, I can directly create my class. Observe here how to create a class. Just right click on SRC. So click on a new. If you click on a new, it will suggest you, boss, if you want a class, just click here. That's it. In this project, in this my source code, I want to create a class. Observe here. Observe. If you want, observe team. So in my directory, I have created a folder, right? Batch 20 October. Observe here. First project. This is my project. Metadata is nothing but it is supporting from Eclipse. So this is the Eclipse support files. So forget about this metadata. And I have created a folder. This is a project. Under this project, observe, this is a created SRC bin. Under SRC, do I have any files here as of now? Under SRC, this SRC folder nothing but in your Eclipse, this SRC. Under this folder, I don't have anything as of now. Observe here, let me create one class. And also just check here. So SRC bin settings, class path, project. These are the supporting files to execute your Java code. And remember, Eclipse is also implemented on top of Java or Eclipse. This editor also implemented on top of Java again. Okay. Now, this is a major files in my project. SRC build. Concentrate on these things. SRC build. Now under SRC, I don't have any files as of now. Under bin also, I don't have any files as of now. Now let me create one class in my SRC directly. Right click. How to create a class? Here everything is a navigation. Right click. Go to the new. Select a class. What is a class? Is just a some template. You can consider a white paper, or you can consider as a slate here. Okay. Now let's give a class name. As of now, my class name is, let me give my class name is test. Okay. Now click on finish. Whenever I click on a finish, so it will give you and it will generate Java file. Observe, as of now, default package, don't need to consider this one, just forget about this one. Test. Observe here, test dot Java. Am I given anything extension? No, right? So if you create a class file in Eclipse, it will consider, okay, this is a Java file. I need to give a .java extension, and also observe in your directory. Under SRC, it will give you .java extension. By default, directly it will create .java file. Simple, right? No need to write, no need to come, no need to save with .java extension. Just you have to create a class and observe. This is also give a public class. Let me maximize. It also give the public class. And also class starting point, class ending point. And one more advantage of Eclipse is, observe, it will give you line numbers by default, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you click on enter, it will give you increase the line number. If you're writing a code here, so you can able to know, okay, I'm in so and so line. I'm in so and so line. By seeing itself, we can able to know 1000 line or 1056 line. Okay, that's a one more advantage. And one more advantage here, class is a Java reserved keyword. In Java, we have a reserved keyword, right? So there are certain keywords we have in Java syntax. If you want to create a class, the syntax is you have to follow public class team. Why public, why class, we'll discuss, no problem. But so here, what I'm saying here, this is my class name, which I have given. To denote this is a class, in Java, we have a keyword called class. Class name. What system can understand? Okay, this is a class and this is a class name. And this is a class starting point, class ending point, curly braces. Whatever you're writing, that should be inside these curly braces. Okay, team? Curly brace starting, your class starting point. Curly brace ending, your class ending point. My class is all about this line number 2 to line number 10. Right? And here, observe one more here. See, this public and class highlighted in which color, team? Can I say purple color? Please respond, team.
Yeah, it's purple.
I think purple.
Yeah.
Violet.
See, the keywords which are highlighted in a purple color. So these are a Java reserved keywords. And this is my class name. This is the plain black color. See, I cannot use this Java reserved keyword. These keywords are already reserved for a Java. You should not use this Java reserved keyword as your class name. Observe here. Now let me try to create one more class here. Class. Let me give my class name as a class. Observe. Sorry, let me just see. Observe. Observe. The one more advantage of Eclipse is, see here, whenever you're trying to do the mistake, So Eclipse will suggest you and Eclipse will warn you. Observe line number 2, I'm doing a mistake, and you're also able to know in which line you're doing a mistake. So simply observe line number 2, I'm getting a error, and here also it will suggest you. If you click on this one, it will navigate to the particular line and error. And also if you move the cursor to the error, it will suggest syntax error on token, class identifier expected. See boss, you are doing a mistake here. So class is already reserved for a Java. You should not use a class as your class name. So these keywords, public, class, and we have around 50 keywords. So what are the keywords highlighted in a purple color? Those keywords are already reserved by a Java. Java is using these keywords. You should not use for as your class name. That's what the key point you have to remember. So if the keyword is highlighted in a Java in purple color, you should not use your own. You can give anything other than these keywords. Okay, team. Now, so let me take a main method, the function to execute anything as of now. So what is the syntax, team? No need to remember. So the syntax of main method is public, highlighted in a purple color again, static, highlighted in purple color again, Java reserved keyword, void, highlighted in purple color again it's a Java reserved keyword, and the main function name, string, parentheses, args, and the function starting point. Click on enter, automatically it will give you the ending point. Observe here. If you click on enter, it will give you the curly braces again. This is my class starting point, class ending point. My function starting point, function ending point. If you want to write anything that should be inside a class, inside a function, team, remember, outside of the class, if you want to write anything, it will give you error. Observe here, this is my function. Let me remove as of now. See, this is my class starting point, class ending point. If you want to write anything that should be inside a class, inside a curly braces, like this. As of now, am I getting any error? No, right? Now let me move this to out of the curly braces. So let me copy this one out of the curly braces. Observe, getting errors. Syntax error, insert flower braces. Should not maintain outside of your class. If you want to write anything that should be inside a class, nothing but inside this curly braces. Okay, now let me have a main method here. And this is the function, the main function you need to remember. So as of now, even though if you don't know the syntax, one more advantage of Eclipse is, observe here, the function name is main team. It's a powerful function. So to denote this main function, people are given a method name or function name as a main. So even if you don't know, remember this method name, just type function name main and control space. It will suggest you the syntax. Just click on enter, it automatically give the entire syntax. You need to remember only the method name. And so for printing, what is the command, team? System dot out dot println. Observe, if I'm typing here, it is suggesting enter. So here within a double quotes, you can give your statement, printing statement. Team, welcome to Java sessions. Okay, let me decrease my font size so that you can able to see. Okay, see here, my class name To denote this is a class, there's a keyword called class. These are all Java reserved keywords, right? My class starting point, my class ending point. Whatever you're writing, that should be inside a class, right? I'm taking a main function. If you don't remember a main function, just type what team. Just type what. If you don't remember main function, just type main control space. It will suggest control enter. It will give you the main method. And even though if you don't know the print statement, no problem. Just type SYSO shortcut control space. It will give you the entire syntax. The main advantage of Eclipse editor, it will suggest you the line number, it will give you the highlighted Java reserved keywords, it will give you the shortcuts, it will suggest your errors. Observe here. Now earlier what the mistake we have done team, we forgot giving a semicolon. Now let me remove semicolon. Observe immediately here you are giving error, right? And observe if you move the cursor to the here, it will suggest syntax error, insert semicolon to complete the block statement. Now just give a semicolon, error gone. Now how to execute this writing code? Now the writing a code is completed as of now, and no need to remember as of now syntax team, just to follow the process. We are executing a program by using Eclipse editor. Okay, now we have written the code. Now what is the next step? What is the next step team?
Compile.
Exactly, we have to compile it. Now in a command prompt, if we have to follow, we have to open the command prompt, we have to type the command java c compiler space file name.java. That's how we have to compile normally. So in Eclipse, you no need to do any command, just if you save the file, so Eclipse it automatically compile and it will generate a .class file if you don't do any mistakes. So as of now, my program not having any errors, right? Now just save the file. Observe here. Now you can able to know whether the file is saved or not. Observe, this is my class. Top of my class, are you able to see the star mark here? Team, able to see a star mark here?
Yes.
Yeah. If it is showing a star mark, nothing but this file is not compiled. If you say save, the save button, or else Control S in your machine, automatically compile and it will generate one .class. Observe here, I am pressing this Control save. Now file got compiled. Now where the .class file will generate a team, observe here. Observe, this is my project. Under my project, so we have a src bin, src nothing but our source code. See, observe here, we have a two files right here, class and test. Let me delete this class. So I have given a capital C. Remember, all Java reserved keywords are in a lowercase. Okay, observe, I have a test, only test Java file. After compilation, it will generate .class file under a bin. Observe here, test.class file. This will execute from here. Now .class file generated, we are good to execute. Now how to execute program here? So if you want to execute, just here you have a green button, run test, or else right click on this program, run as Java application. Just click on run as Java application, you will get output in a console. Observe, let me drag out. Hello team, welcome to Java. Simple, right? In Eclipse, no need to remember the commands, no need to compile. So by the time of writing a program, so it will give you the suggestions. It will give you the line number where you are where you are doing a mistakes. So simple compilation, simple execution. Just right click and run as Java. Creating. So next class we'll discuss what are the reserved keywords, what are the syntax we have to follow, right? What is this public static void main, how it is executing. We'll discuss each and everything. Today we discuss why the Java got so much of famous, Java features, why the Java is platform independent, and Java features and executing program using a command prompt, installation of Java, setting a path, and installation of Eclipse, executing a simple program using Eclipse. Clear, team?
Sorry, quick question.
Yeah.
Methods may vary, right?
Methods?
Methods we can change. It depends on our requirement.
I'm not started at any methods here. Just
Just as you said, that public class could be the standard which Java can understand. So in that way.
No hurry, no hurry at this time. No need to discuss what is the method, everything. I'll discuss the right point, each and everything. No worries.
Cool.
So up to now. So please let me know if any questions up to now.
None.
No worries, no worries. We'll discuss each and everything. Hope everyone able to follow. Please let me know if I'm going a little bit faster. So if you want a little bit deeper. Just simple, we have downloaded and we have seen how to execute through command prompt, how to execute through Eclipse. That's it. We'll discuss each and every keyword. See, going forward, so from your point of view, from your side, if you're writing at least a single word, you have to know why you are writing. Otherwise, you cannot write your own thing, your own code. My suggestion is, if you're writing a single line or single word, so you have to know why you are writing here. Without knowing that one, you should not write. That is what my intention. So going forward, I'll give you a good clarity on each and every word. Why this public, why this class, why this test, why this traces. I think you're able to know today. This is a class starting point. This is a class name. To denote this is a class, we are using a keyword Java result keyword class. That's it. So remaining things I'll discuss one by one. Public, static, void, main, why this symbol, why this symbol, why this one, what is system, what is a out, what is a println, what we can provide inside this one. We'll discuss each and everything. No worries. Step by step. Clarity. Inside a class, you can create n number of classes. Say, observe here. So here you can create one more class like this. Right click, new, select your class. From here itself, if you want, you can select the main method, main function. Click on this checkbox, provide your class name. Let's say this is my second class. Type name is empty. New class, second class. One second.
Let me provide class name, second class, click on finish. Now you have a second class. If you want main method, just type main, control space. If you want system.out just SO, control space. Here, type your message. How to execute? Just save it for compilation, right click, run as Java application for execution. This is the console. So you will get an output, and if you are unable to see this console, just click on a window option to show view console. If you are unable to see here console, just click on a window in Eclipse, go to the show view and go to the console. This is the output team. So end output you will get in a console. Clear? Please let me know if you have any
Yes.
questions from today's session. Yeah, ma'am. Any questions?
My side, I'm good.
No, I am good.
Ashwini, Naresh, Vamshi.
I'm good. I'm good from office.
Thanks, Vamshi. So hope today is clear. And still, if you have any questions, come up with your questions. And if you have any issues at the time of installation, so I'll connect today night 8 o'clock or regular time from tomorrow. So 8 to 8:30. If you have any questions, just ping me. If you want, I can connect my personally. No problem. Just and also I'll forward this document, installation document. Just follow the steps. Before that, create an account in Oracle and try to download the version in your machine. So if you have any issues, just ping me. I can connect personally and you can install the Java, no problem. And Eclipse too. Even I can provide this Eclipse official site URL. Just download Eclipse version. So from tomorrow onwards, or regular time, night 8 to 9 p.m. right? 8 to 9 p.m. IST.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So any suggestions? No problem. Any feedback? Even it's a wrong feedback also. I'll try to improve myself.
No, bro. It's good. It's good.
Naresh, Bhavya,
From my
Ashwini.
side.
Yes, I'm good. I'm good.
Somewhere I can feel it's okay if this can be understood by this much of discussion. Somewhere I feel so. If you still feel any elaboration or any in-depth discussion, any in-depth explanation, please let me know. Any concept at any point of time, no problem. So just she said garbage collector, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So can I wrap the session?
Yes.
From my side, bro.
So thank you, team. So thank you. So we'll connect tomorrow 8:30 p.m. IST. So please let me know if you have anyone facing issues. I'll can connect evening 8 to 9 p.m. in between. Okay. So before that, I'll forward this one document and recording session. Thank you. Thank you, team.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.